It's a comedy and it's also a political satire. A comedy is the way I've approached the subject is looking at it in a comic way. But the subject itself is very serious and it has what one might call all the normal human problems. It's a concern of a father to get his daughter married. It is so many other things to improve their lives, what they should do, and what the government is doing to help poor people in our country, and whether those schemes are working or they're full of scams. So many such things come into the story.
जीप निकालो अभी काटता हूँ साले अरमान अली की पतंग
But it's a story of a driver in Bombay, middle-aged driver in Bombay, working for an executive, takes leave for a month, goes back home to settle his daughter's affairs, etc., and then gets caught up in all sorts of things. By the time he comes back, it's 3 months, and his boss wants to sack him. And when he doesn't want to be sacked, so he says, please at least listen to what happened to me. So he tells him this long story. And the story is full of ups and downs and all sorts of things, which are both hilarious at one level and it also touches you deeply at another level. Sameer, of course, is a young actor starting off his career and he's very good. Again, very passionate about his art. And Manisha, of course, is again quite brilliant young actress. And she's given a very fine performance, very thoughtful also, very intelligent performance, because she's a spirited young girl in the film. And she's given a very, very happy and strong performance.
अब बार मेरी पतंगा उड़ रही थी तभी अब्बा की पतंग को कई रिश्वतखोर पतंगों ने घेर लिया उनका फंदा खसने लगा मैंने ऐसा पेच लड़ाया अब्बा ने ऐसी डोर खींची कि शैतान पतंगा जा गिरी हुसैन सागर में
Shantanu Moitra is a very fine and very talented young music composer. And he's made his name now with so many well-known films. He was the composer for Three Idiots and the entire Munabai series and so on and so forth. Wonderful. And then he did my music for my earlier film, Welcome to Sajjanpur also. And I'm very fond of him. I've become very fond of his work also. And he's a fine, fine music composer and he's there with you, you know. He's very much in sync with what you're doing. The intention of the film here is to create a reality that is believable. Sometimes you want to create a reality that is not a question of believability, but you create something in order, want to create a fantasy. And for that you design the film differently. Here we have designed the film where it has to be believable, like it's happening or it can happen. And you say, yes, of course, life is like that, you know. You're going to see essentially a very happy comedy. You will also see a very touching story and you will also see some brilliant performances by Baman Irani, by Manisha Lamba, by Sameer Dattani and a whole range of actors like Ila Arun and even Ravi Kishan and Sonali Kulkarni, all of them, they've given a brilliant performance.
Well done, Abba. Well done, Abba. Well done, Abba. Well done, Abba. Well done, Abba.
Well done, Abba.